So in front of you on page 93, we have a list of supplies that we need today, the materials we need. Go ahead and point to it. What's the first thing we need?
Plastic container.
Nope. We're going to try that again respectfully. Go ahead and point to the first thing. What do we need?
Plastic container.
We have our plastic container. What's the second thing we need?
Water.
You can't see it because I don't have a clear plastic container, but there is water in here. It's filled up to about here. Perfect. You might be able to see it a little bit, kind of that light through it, but I do have water in here. It's over halfway full. What's the next thing we need?
Paper towel.
Got it. We're ready. And the last thing we need?
Plastic cup.
Got it. So today we are going to carry out an investigation. But the first thing we need to do is make a prediction. So on the first lines, it just says, can air keep a paper towel inside a cup from becoming wet? So I'm going to have a cup. I'm going to take my paper towel. I'm going to put it in a cup. So can air keep this dry even when I put my cup in the water? And I'm going to put my cup in the water like this today.
Yes.
Is that air going to be able to keep it dry? Write your prediction. Put yes or no, and put why you think that. Just kind of using your own knowledge. Why do you make that prediction?
Yes.
My problem right now is that my paper towel keeps falling down, like out of the cup. So I might have to adjust that a little bit. I'll give you just another moment to finish writing your. Under carry out an investigation, step 1, fill our container 2/3 full of water. We done? We have it full of water. Step 2, and we had to put our paper towel in our cup. Step 2, we are supposed to flip our cup upside down, and we are supposed to take our cup and push it to the bottom of the water. So when I just want you guys to see this, and I'll turn this so it faces it as well. I want you guys to see that when I go ahead and put my, when I go ahead and put my, I can go over too, it's fine. When I put this in, the paper towel would definitely get wet how it's sitting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's going to be below that line. So my water line is to here, and my cup is definitely within there. So we hope to see is that the air, or see if the air that's inside here. You see how there's air in there?
Mm-hmm.
You can't actually see it, but there's air in there. Everything needs something to take up the space. And so if it's not the paper towel, what else is in there?
Air.
And we're going to see if that air can keep it dry. So the first time I do this, I need to take my cup and I need to push it straight down, right? Mm-hmm. Did the paper towel get covered? It's covered, right? Well, it's at least covered. We pushed it down so that it's at least the distance of it. We should hold there for a little bit, see if it has time to get wet, right? What's the third direction, Griffin?
Lift the cup straight out of the water. Do not tilt it. How does the paper towel feel?
So I'm not going to tilt it. I'm going to lift it straight out. How does my paper towel feel?
It's gonna be dry.
How does it feel, guys?
It's gonna be dry. Dry.
So, was the air able to keep it dry?
Yes. Yes, because
the air was able to keep it dry. So, on the lines in your notebook, after you've had a chance to feel the paper towel to confirm for yourself that it's dry, go ahead and write down your results that you found on the line. How does the paper towel feel? Go ahead and write it on the line. Hmm? Yes. Well, it says, how does the paper towel feel? And then you have 2 lines to write it on. Okay? Once you have that filled out, you can respectfully come back over again. We'll wait till everybody's here. Just put it in there for now. Put it in your locker later. Sound good, Apollo? Thank you. You can come in. You're like my child. You got 2 of those with him today. You know what I told him when he brought 2 Slinkies to school today?
What?
Slinkies don't belong at school. Those are toys for home. So Apollo. Just have to give you a hard time. Okay. Our next set of directions says repeat step 2. So if you remember, step 2 was upside down. Bring it straight down, right? But there's something different in step 2, or the next step. It says slowly tilt the cup. So what I want you guys to do, and it's going to be hard without bumping into things, but be respectful. I'm going to put it in, and I'm going to hold it there for a second. And when I tilt it, I want you to try and be in a spot where you can see it, okay? So those of you who are back there might need to squeeze in a little bit. My friends up front might need to scooch down a little bit so that people can see. But we want to see what happens when we do it. I'm bringing, oh no, I put it straight down. And I'm supposed to slowly tilt it. I'm tilting it. What happened?
Oh, the air is
No, what do you see? What do you observe happening?
The air is getting wet.
No, what did you observe happen? What was that?
There were bubbles.
There were bubbles. We saw air bubbles when we tilted. So we know that what's coming out of the cup?
Air.
Air. So what do you predict about the paper towel? Is that air going to be able to keep it dry anymore?
No.
If we let the air out of the cup, can it be there to keep it dry?
No.
See if there's any more air in there for us to let out. Who knows?
Oh.
Ooh, did our paper towel stay dry?
No.
No, even at the bottom of that paper towel this time, we can see it's all soppy. You don't even need to feel it because you can see
It's so
our paper towel is wet, isn't it?
Yes.
So once we let the air out of our cup, what happened?
It got wet.
It got wet. How did we know the air came out of the cup? Joey, what did we see that let us know the air came out? There were bubbles. Very good. Underneath it says, what do you observe? Go ahead and write down what happened the second time we did it. At home, we'll make sure we have Google Slides that you can fill all of this out on as well, so you can go back and check it.